And we're away, and the Sharks have it. And they gain the zone already. Hard fought already in the sides. And the Warriors come in through Finlayson. Finlayson down the left, he takes the shot, it's high over the bar. And Gappa picks up for the first time and plays it round the back of his own goal and round the boards. The Warriors put on a press through Edgar. Edgar wins the puck. And the Warriors have came out the blocks flying as such, but the Sharks, who have possession behind the goal line, behind the goal now. And they come up the right-hand side. It's Connor Henderson gains the blue. He keeps going. Henderson's still there. 3 Warriors around him, and it's tight in the boards behind the goal line just now. And it's the Warriors that come away with it. It's not out of the zone though. Played back in. And here comes Scott Henderson. He's in the corner behind the goal line. Takes his man on. Comes out. Still a bit. Dumps it back in. It's played out and it goes out zone. And it's Bentham who will pick up. Bentham makes a move and loses the puck. The chance here for the Warriors. Bentham's cool in front of the goal. Plays it out to the left. And the Sharks coming forward. Sharks down the side. Coming back. 21 shoots. It's held at a second attempt by Crane. Shot came in there from McBean.
And breathe, I think, Andy. That was a bit of a nervy one, wasn't it?
Aye.
Nervy first minute and 10 seconds or so. It's
folk just need to settle down a bit. So, face off after Crane covered up the puck. And the Warriors have it behind the goal line now. Play it round in the direction of Edgar. Edgar has it, loses it to Bentham. It's played down. Here's Lewis Houston on the right hand side. He plays it in. Dangerous area. Sharks have it. Through Lewis Young. He plays it behind the goal. Directly behind the goal just now. Move from McBean back to Bentham. Bentham shoots. And it's covered up again by Crane. Right into the breadbasket. No real danger there.
Crane will see them every night, won't he? To save them every night.
We've played 1 minute 32. It's 0-0. And thanks for joining us wherever you are. Drop us a like on the app. Send us a message. Gordon Horn in for the Sharks over this face-off, and Gordon Horn wins it. Comes back to Danskin. Danskin goes down the right-hand side, comes in. It's intercepted there well by the Warrior. Hard fought on the boards. Holland has it, and Holland plays it out to Bethel. Bethel to Finlayson. Bethel's looking for it back inside. Finlayson has it, rounds the net, and still has it on the far side. A little bit messy, but the Sharks clear their zone into neutral ice, and that's just dumped in again by the Warriors. And Hepburn plays it behind his goal just to stop it going round, and the Sharks have it behind the goal line. And the Warriors putting on not much pressure, to be honest. Plenty of time for folk to set things up. It's Douglas trying to put on a bit of pressure. But it comes out to the right. And the Sharks gain the zone. Little dump pass. Here's Murray. Murray shoots. The shot's deflected. Comes round. Toner will pick this up and over on the far side. Toner plays a little backhanded pass. Comes in front. But Warriors do well. And they come away through Griegers. Griegers plays the pass. It was a dangerous looking pass. And it was cut out by the Sharks.
Good wee bit of work there by Connor Henderson.
Yeah. Warriors play it down. Sharks turn through Toner. Toner plays a dangerous pass back. Shot. It hits Hepburn. That was a chance there for the Warriors, wasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly was. Callum equal to it, but I think, like we said in the first minute and a half, everybody just needs to settle down a wee bit here, and Sharks need to control it.
The Sharks do have possession just now behind the goal in the trapezoid. Puck's played out. It's in the neutral zone, and the Warriors will pick that up there. And the Warriors will start to move forward down the left, through Holland, backhands it across the goal. Nobody there to pick that up, but Edgar picks it up, plays it back into Holland, who's all alone behind the goal. He's got all day here. McDonald has the chance, shoots, it's just wide. Warriors hits the post, covered up.
No, it's in. It's in. Edgar's managed to force it in at the back door.
Yeah, it's a goal for the Warriors. Warriors have scored, and it looks like Edgar. Yeah. We'll see what the official called. We couldn't really see, it was covered up, and we thought it must have just crept in at the post, and the Warriors will take a one-goal lead. And that's silenced the crowd, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, even the Warriors fans realised it's in, but it's 1-0 Warriors. And we've played 3 minutes 30 seconds. Sharks have it now. And it's fought in neutral zone again. Lewis Young's in there. Whistle goes for an offside. We're still awaiting the official call on the goals. the announcer over the far side's trying to get information. It was a bit of a stramash at the back post, and it just seemed to creep in. The light went on for us
I
a
thought
split
Callum
second.
had his pads down tight enough, but no, it's
maybe just crept in.
Yep.
Doesn't matter, Warriors lead 1-0. They'll be delighted with their start.
Yeah, do you know, the crowd have got a wee bit behind it, and it was clean hit, but Kelsey just hit, I think it's Douglas against the boards. A wee bang on the boards, the fans recognise that being a good hit, and hopefully, here we go.
Here's the Sharks, they've gone in the zone. They're defended well by the Warriors. Are you going to hear the... Yeah, Edgar gets the credit. Holland gets the assist. He gets so many assists as Dean Holland. And Edgar scores. And the Warriors lead 1-0. And we've got 15:45 left in this period. Sharks have the attacking move on, but the Warriors are going to come away with this as well. And they are coming through Crisp. Crisp's takes a good hit there.
Yeah, another good hit at centre ice. Gets the fans loud again, doesn't it?
Warriors lose possession there as Betham goes off, looking a bit winded. I never saw what happened to him. Sharks have the puck behind their own goal. And Ross is putting a bit of pressure on, but the Sharks come up the left-hand side this time. That's defended well by the Warriors. And Ross Murray has it for the Sharks and plays it across the ice. Played into the middle. And it's Gordon Horn. He plays it further left. The Sharks come down there, and it's Beattie who plays it into a dangerous zone. But nobody there. It'll surely be icing from the Warriors, who just fire it down the ice. Thoughts so far, Owen?
It's been a very almost nervy start, hasn't it? It's nervous for both teams. I think it may be a lucky break for Whitley to take the lead, but fair play to them, they have took the lead. Yep. Sharks have had a couple of chances, they've had a couple of chances. It's pretty even.
Yep. It's Kippen versus Scott Henderson just now. Kippen wins that. Plays that out towards Lewis. And the Warriors try to clear it away. It's kicked back in by Beattie, and Beattie will pick this up as it comes into his own zone as Bentham plays it over far side. That's Gappa, beats man. Gappa shoots.
Yes! Oh! Peter Gappa, welcome back.
It was a great pass in there. Great pass in there from Bentham. Into centre ice. Gappa beat his man, was one-on-one with Crane, and forced that through low.
Through the 5-hole it looked from up here, didn't it?
And fans go nuts. And with 14:36 left, that's 1-1. And Gappa didn't take that long to make his mark, did he?
No, there we go. We know that's what you can do. Obviously, we spoke before, you know, how will he be feeling having not played, but that just shows.
Be feeling a lot better now, won't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
1-1 here at Solway. And what's been an even entertaining first 5 minutes.
Fair. 1-1's fair, I think, yeah.
Yep. Here's Toner with the puck in his own zone. Bit of pressure on him. As Danskin has it behind his own net just now. He plays it around the boards to the left-hand side. That looks like Lewis Young over that side. Comes over back to this side. Side nearest us. A little move there. Warriors putting on a good bit of pressure and nearly paid off. Here's Lewis Houston. And they're going to call it offside.
Yeah, I think he was. I think McBean just went in, just before.
Yeah, just a little bit beforehand.
Before Lewis Houston managed to get the puck in.
McBean's had some season, hasn't he?
Still on a goal a game, isn't he?
Still on a goal every single game. Not averaging a goal a game. Scoring every single game he's played. And I suspect he'll be leading the league in assists and goals, but we don't know. So Craigie giving it the beans, and the fact that Gappa scored from Bent. But that's only an equaliser against the goal scored by Edgar for the Warriors, who scored in the first couple of minutes. It's 1-1 here in Dumfries as the Warriors clear their zone and the Sharks pick it up in kind of neutral ice. Warriors have it now, and they'll try and set it up, and that's through McDonald. McDonald plays it back over the far side towards Wood. And that careers into the Sharks zone, and the Warriors have it. It's intercepted by the Sharks. They play it around the boards. And Sharks have it through Toner. It's played through the middle, and McBean's after this. Woods on the boards. He kicks it round. Lewis Young picks that up. He's fighting hard on the far side against two Warriors, but the Warriors have it and they clear their zone. And everybody comes out and the Warriors go back in, and it's McDonald retreating to behind his goal.
Cheeky there, Mr. Crane. I've seen that.
Joshua Crane tripped up McBean as he was skating in front of him. McBean never reacted. It's just one of those things. The Warriors have it. Chance in front. No. Turned. Warriors still have it. It's tight against the boards. It's Kerr. Kerr loses his footing. The Warriors still have it behind the goal right now. Hard fought. Still behind the boards. Everybody going in, and there's going to be a penalty against the Sharks, I suspect.
Yeah, it's got to be Shevlin, but I think there could probably be one on the hit on Gordon Horn first.
Yeah.
And congratulations goes out to Andrew Glenn and Jacqueline Glenn on
and it's Lavery that's going in. Lavery's going in the box.
Don't think you can argue it, can you?
No, it was a penalty. It's
5 minutes as well, he's called it.
Oh, it's a 5-minute major.
No way.
Well, here comes a fantastic chance for the Warriors. They've got 5 minutes of a man advantage. Harley has it now, and the Sharks are going to have to be on their mettle here to survive without losing a goal or two here. The Warriors have possession in this major power play. Harley plays it over to the left, back across the other side. It's a good pass there by the Warriors. Coming inside. Oh, just missed the open goal there. Oh, what a miss by the Warrior. Anyway, Sharks intercept, and that's played down. And Joshua Crane will play that round the boards again. That's played back behind the goal line. What a chance there for the Warriors to take the lead.
Chance. I said I can't complain at the penalty. I think it's a bit harsh on a 5 minute, but.
Anyway, the Warriors have gained the zone again, and they will set up again. Shots well blocked from Wood by Murray. Chance here again for the Warriors. It's back in front. What a goal!
No, the net was off. Net was off.
Oh, it was a cracking finish.
Yeah, it's been washed off though.
The net came off.
The net was off, and I think there was somebody in the crease as well.
Oh, controversy. Going to win off the one that you're going to watch back on Sharks TV, that one. The officials have called that the net was off before the puck went into the back of the net. That was a lovely finish though.
Well, it was a good play at the back door, but I think they're probably right that the net was off.
They're having a chat. There's 4:03 left in the penalty, 11:44 left. The score's 1-1. That's not going to change, but a bit of controversy there.
Our very own Tracy Muirhead in the box there, and number 68, Callum Boyd.
Holland's having a chat with the officials, but it's a face-off. It's 1-1, 4:03 left in the major. And the Warriors win that and keep it in the zone well. Down the far side. Kerr gets in the road of that and plays it around, and Holland will try and control that in the blue zone, but it comes out.
Work.
Wood will pick that up and play it back over to the far side. And the Warriors gain the zone again, and it's going to be incessant attack from Whitley. You just feel for the next 3 minutes 38 seconds for sure.
Yeah, you can see it, aren't you? They're setting up well.
They're getting the zone, in the zone quickly and setting up well. And the Sharks whistle goes as it's tied up in the boards. Probably suit the Sharks to take a moment's breath. 3:27 left in the penalty. Have to say Travis Lavery looks completely gutted in the penalty box.
Yeah, I think it's one of them that it is a 5 minute major is harsh on it. If it had been a 2 minute, you could understand it. But
after the face off, the Sharks clear down the zone. They clear the zone out, and Harley has it. He backhands it, still in the Warriors' defensive zone. And there's a bit of pressure. It's still behind the goal line, actually, as the Warriors will set up with Scott Henderson putting on a bit of pressure. And that hits one of the Sharks, and the Sharks have possession. It's Scott Henderson again. He'll clear down the ice. As Phil Edgar picks up for the Warriors just in front of his goal. Warriors playing it about. It's Harley. Harley over to the left of where Holland is. Gain the zone, just about. No, it's going to be offside.
Offside.
I think Dino went offside there.
I think the puck was out, but actually everyone else on his line had thought it was in, had skated in before them, and the right call's made there. I think Holland noticed himself and tried to
get back onside.
Tried to flick it back onside, but he was already off.
2:50 left in the major, 10:31 left in the first. It's Solway 1, Whitley Bay 1, and it's Wood with a puck for the Warriors. And he's on third of the rink, behind his goal, plays it off the boards behind his goal, over to the far side, and gets it back as the Warriors start to make a bit of pace. It's still in the zone, and Johnny McBean putting on a bit of pressure on Wood, and it's again off that board behind the net, starting to come forward. The Warriors get out of their zone but lose it, and here's McBean on the far side in the Warrior zone. McBean with some stick handling there. He's dispossessed, and it's tight up against the boards again. But that's been 30 seconds the Sharks have killed in the Warriors zone.
Good play by Bentham there.
Bentham just rattled it off the
and
boards
McBean will
and
get
sent
there
it all
first.
the way back, and McBean has this. He beats two men on the back, has it over, it's just past the goal line. Plays it back in to behind the goals.
Yeah, and deep and gets a change for his team.
Change on the line there.
Clever play, I think, that one.
And the Warriors come forward again through Edgar. He's over the blue, he's into the zone. Hare's in there, just giving him a bit of
good
hassle.
work.
Great play by Kieran Hare. Big hit in the open ice there on the Shark, but that's fine. Nothing wrong there, and it's back into the Warriors' defensive zone with 1:30 left in the 5-minute major. Warriors coming forward through Finlayson. He makes a move on Horn and gains the blue. He's floated over to the other side. And here's Holland, slap shot. And Hepburn saw it.
Saves it and didn't like the stick after it, and I quite agree with him there.
Yeah, Ross Douglas was hanging about waiting to see if anything bounced out. Nothing did bounce out. So it's a face-off to the right of Hepburn. Still 5-on-4 Whitley Bay. 1:18 in that penalty remaining. As Beattie is challenged on the boards, and it's the Warriors who come away with it. Chance here for the Warriors. It's behind the goal. Flipped out into front. Shots faked. Oh,
good play, Kieran Hare.
Kieran Hare puts his stick in the way of the cross-rink pass, and Harley has to go all the way behind his goal to pick this up. And we're down into the 50 seconds now for the 5-minute major as the Warriors come forward again.
That'll be icing. He missed it.
We'll see if that's icing. No call for icing.
I think he did get there first, but
and the Sharks have it. McBean just flips it out, I think. Oh, sorry, it's Stuart Kerr. Edgar has it, and he's coming back at pace now through the Warriors.
Good
just
play.
Not falling for the Warriors there.
No.
It comes out of the zone.
Where is the puck?
It's tied up in the official. All officials always get in the goal, don't they? Yeah. Kerr has the puck in his own zone.
Don't think.
And the whistle goes. And it hits somebody in the bench.
I don't know. I don't really know what happened for the last 20 seconds there. It got tied up in a lot of legs, and then
Sharks will not be complaining. There's 24 seconds left in the 5-minute major. They've done well so far, but this isn't seen out yet. It's a face-off in their own zone.
Still 24 seconds.
Yep.
Warriors have threw a power line on here, haven't they? Holland on the point as a D-man.
They've just no control on it. Tight enough just now, but Wood has it behind the goal. Chance here for the Warriors. They're moving it around. They're in formation. Good defence from the Sharks. The Warriors still have it. It's played in front. Chance here. Goes over to the left. 4 seconds left in the penalty, and the Warriors are still in there.
Good
Lewis great hit there, and the Sharks going to be away. Here's Lewis Young, who's going to surely a penalty chance here. Backhanded shot.
Yes!
McBean scores, and that's a boom. What a goal!
It's just amazing how Sharks have killed a 5-minute, and about 3 seconds after that penalty is over, they go up the other end, make it 2-1. Jonathan McBean continues his goal per game.
It was him and Lewis over on the far side. 2 versus 1 on the Warrior. I thought the Warrior fouled Young, but nothing was called. McBean picked it up and finished with a plum. It's Solway 2, Whitley Warriors 1. What a goal. Wood to Griegers. Moved out there. Douglas is in there for the Warriors. And the Sharks will be feeling great after killing that 5-minute penalty.
Absolutely. It was nervy, wasn't it? But a 5-minute penalty is hard to kill, and they've done it well.
Against the league leaders as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Warriors have got a great chance here, though. Finlayson's over on the far side. The Sharks are funneling back. He plays a good pass. Backhanded shot coming in. And Ross is looking to go. Helmets off. No Shark reacting whatsoever.
Good on them. Good on them.
All sticks are on the ice. Ross took his helmet off, or it was knocked off.
He put in a late stick on Hepburn again. Callum wasn't too happy with it. Bentham skated across and kind of backed up his goalie as well and just said, no, you'll not be doing that.
Nothing's called in the play.
No. No, I think that's probably fair enough. I think
Ross stays on the ice. Bit of handbags. It's getting exciting though.
Yeah.
And this huge crowd round here being treated to a first period of a lot of instant.
The big thing for Whitley, I think, needs to be discipline when they're shorter on the bench, doesn't it? So
yeah, they're not going to be wanting to face too many power plays just now. As Crane covers up, as Boyd, who's been really quiet.
I think this is his first shift, Andy.
Yeah. I'm wondering why.
I think that was his first shift. I know when I spoke to Martin a couple of weeks ago after the Sheffield game, he did say that he was struggling a wee bit. There's a
That's a real shame. There'll be loads of folk with Whitley Bay who've come along just specifically to see.
I actually thought Robin was calling a penalty on Adam Wood there for nothing that I seen, but as he changed late, he wanted him back on the ice rather than the change.
Anyway, it's the Sharks through Grieger's coming. Warriors,
Whitley.
sorry. Grieger's coming forward. It's intercepted. But Warriors still have it in the Shark zone and looking dangerous, moving the puck well actually. And here come the Warriors. Oh, he just skated into a whole load of defenders there, and the Sharks will pick this up and clear their zone. Gappa's after this. Gappa's got it in the corner. Comes back to point. Here's Bentham. Don't give him too much time. Oh, and that just flashes wide. Probably took a deflection off Wood.
Yeah, I think it did, and it was deflected up and over by the.
Wasn't over by
Crane,
much.
yeah.
And Warriors tied up in the boards, and here comes that man Gappa again. Plays it in front. Shoot. Oh dear, dear, dear. Scotty just never got enough power behind
just straight at Crane in the Whitley net, wasn't it? Didn't give him a chance to make him move, but
didn't catch it quite right. If he'd have caught it right, you fancied that to go into the top corner.
Absolutely.
But it's a face-off now. Crane covered that up well. And it's Gordon Horn in for the Sharks against Edgar. Sharks come away with it. Shot comes in and it whistles by. Crane didn't know much about it.
Cian Shevlin's first shift.
Shevlin's on. He plays it over to Gordon Horn. Plays up the left-hand side, and Murray looked to touch that, but the official said he didn't, and that's going to be iced. I was saying to people beforehand, Cian Shevlin had a fantastic under-19 game before this game. Scored a hat-trick, 2 of them short-handed. Some great stick handling.
So you were saying.
He had some speed on him.
And of course, won the cup for Edinburgh as part of his two-way against the Warriors.
And it's the Sharks who win that initially, lose it, and it's against the boards just now. A bit of fight going on for it. But Sharks come away with it through Murray. Murray takes the shot. It's off the feet of Harley and it goes wide. Kieran Hare in the corner. Murray's in there. Hare again now. Hare has it, coming into the dangerous zone. Get muscled out of the way. Comes back to Kerr. Kerr fires that in and it's a good glove save by Crane. 5 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Solway Sharks 2. Whitley Warriors 1 after the Warriors took the lead. It's been 2 goals from Solway Sharks in front of a massive crowd here in the Shark Tank. Good following Warrior fans. We welcome them here. Thanks for coming over. About an hour and a half to get here from Whitley Bay. Face off in the Warriors zone, and it's them that wins it, and it's Griegers that fires it round the boards. Over on the far side, and it's tied up a bit in the boards. Griegers will pick this back up behind his own goal line on the left hand side, plays it through the middle, plays a good pass, and that's Douglas Ross, beats a man, takes the shot, loses way, shot comes in again, but it's well wide as the Sharks pick up. Sharks get it out of the zone, and it's Callum Boyd. Callum Boyd plays it in a dangerous zone, but there's nobody there for the Sharks, and Griegers will pick up again for the Warriors. And Douglas now coming forward, he's defended by Danskin, but Douglas wins that battle. It's tight against the boards. Puck's still moving about a bit. Douglas falls on top of it,
Yeah.
and the whistle should go. Bit of pushing and shoving.
Kyle Ross involved again.
Yeah, Ross is...
Small man syndrome.
Oh, you can't say that, Owen, man. Can't say that. Us, bear in mind, me and Owen are both over 6'3", so...
Anybody's a small man to us, really.
Exactly. The only one that's not a small man to us is Keane Shevlin, who's 16 and 6'5". Anyway, Ross has been putting a stick in Hepburn a couple of times. Just letting them know he's there. Nothing too bad with that. But bit of a stramash against the...
We're coming out.
The stramash against the boards, but we're coming out now. And Alexander will do a face-off in Neuro Ice. It's Henderson against Kippen. Scott Henderson is. Sean Kippen wins that well. Puck flips up into the air. Holland makes a good tackle on Henderson, and Edgar has it as he backhands it in. It bounces off the boards, and the Sharks will pick this up behind their own zone, but there's a bit of pressure on. And McDonald keeps that in and plays it back in. Played into a dangerous area by the Warriors, but the Sharks just flip it out. It's not going to have enough energy to go for ice in, and the Warriors will have to play it through Wood. He plays it to his compatriot, and he's lost it. There's a chance here for the Sharks. It's loose in front. Oh, the Warriors come away with it in the end, and it's Dean Holland on the left again. Cutting inside, takes the shot, but it's well blocked by Bentham as the Sharks try and get the puck out their zone, and do. Oh, loose pass there, just gives it straight back to the Warriors, and Adam Wood. Wood plays it into the right. Warriors gain the zone, loose pass again, and the Sharks will pick that up. Play through the middle towards Gappa. Gappa plays a move in towards Scott Henderson, who loses his footing under a bit of pressure. Nothing's called in that. And Lewis for the Warriors. Excuse me, it's the Warriors coming forward through Douglas, who gains the zone. Horn plays it for the Sharks. It's flipped right round towards Bentham. Bentham's challenged on the boards. Sharks come away with it. Played in the direction of Kieran Hare, and that will go for icing.
I think this game needs a wee bit of control, doesn't it? Neither team's really put a stick on the puck almost and just settle it down a wee bit, control it. It's a wee bit kind of edgy still, isn't it, I think, Andy?
Yeah, it's still nervous. The game means such a lot to both teams.
The rink's full, but it's very, from what I can hear through the headphones, it seems quite quiet as well.
Yeah, it's nervous. Warriors have probably had the best chances, other than the goals, with a 5-minute major.
Yep.
And they'll be disappointed they've not taken any sort of advantage from that. But the Warriors have been disciplined. There's been no penalties at all from the Warriors in this first period, and just the one penalty from the Sharks. So I think both David Longstaff, Martin Grubble have been saying that players do not get penalties, and Warriors with a short bench, as you said earlier, will only want to take penalties.
Yeah, that's it. Discipline's a big part of this game for them. It's not
Warriors
just
have it. Harley has the shot from distance. Went through a ruck of legs there and blocked at the end of the day as the Sharks come forward now. And it's Kieran Hare down the right hand side. There's all sorts of movement in the middle, but he rounds the goal over at the far side. Backhands a pass in. Coming round, shot comes in, it whistles past. The Warriors pick up the loose puck.
big hit there from Kieran Hare and Edgar, and the pair of them end up on their bums.
Yeah. Holland has a chance here to put some pressure on Gordon Horn. Gordon Horn rounds his goal. Still challenged by Holland, and Holland as well, because the Warriors pick up the puck. Block shot. Chance at the near post again for the Warriors. Sharks just clear it anywhere. Shot comes in again from distance, and it's a goal.
It's a goal. There was a delayed penalty on Danskin as well. Got tied up with Kyle Ross. It's a good tip in front.
Yep. The shot came in from point from
Grigors, I think it was.
Yeah, Grigors, and it got a deflection in past Hepburn, and that'll tie this game up. Solway 2, Warriors 2. Probably a fair reflection of the first period in my mind.
I think so.
And if you're listening in Whitley, I hope you're jumping up and down, listening to wherever you're listening. A cracking goal by the Whitley Warriors. And it's 2-2 as McBean picks up for the Sharks. We'll find out who got the tip in due course. But it's the Warriors coming forward through. Warriors trying to go forward, but McBean has it. Plays it into the corner. Ross has lost the stick as he defends it, but it's the Warriors that have that through Douglas. Douglas plays it in the direction of Ross again. He flips it off the side. It comes out the zone, and the Warriors gain the Shark zone. So it's clear.
Too many men.
There's surely too many men there, but no call. Men going off, stopped the puck with his foot, and the official was right there. Nothing called. There was at least 6 men on the ice, but never mind. We're away again as the Sharks come forward. And that's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty against the Sharks.
Jonathan McBean, I think it is.
McBean. That was a charge. Let's see what the sign is.
2 minutes for cross-checking.
Cross-check. So McBean sits down and the Warriors go on another power play with 57 seconds left. It's 2-2 here in Dumfries. And the Warriors have been handed another glorious chance to get in front of the treble-winning Solway Sharks with a man advantage. And I think the Warriors have played well. And here's Harley coming back in front. Here's Edgar.
Well blocked by Toner.
And the Sharks have a break. There's a potential 2-on-1. And coming back, here's Toner. Backhanded shot. Saved. Rounds the net. Toner done well to get a shot away. And the Sharks will just be happy to... It's in the corner just now, tied up. Sharks will be killing as much time as they can through this as the Warriors start to come forward through Finlayson. Finlayson gains the zone, plays it into Douglas. Douglas shoots. It's passed. Bentham plays a puck off the boards, but the Warriors will pick that up. The man advantage, remember, they play it round their formation. Sharks are set up in a box formation. There's a lot of shenanigans going on in the crease. And there's a great chance here. Harley delayed in the shot. It's loose. Shot's passed. It's back in front. Here it comes again. Warriors, it's a smash in front of goal. Sharks come away with it and just clear it anywhere.
Yeah, that'll do us for the end of the period.
And that's going to be the end of the period. There's 1:07 left in the penalty when we come back in the second period. 2-2 here, Owen. What's your thoughts in the first period?
2-2 is probably fair, isn't it? Both teams evenly matched, although Whitley are short bench. It's strong lines that they've got for the 2 and a bit lines that are on the ice. 2-2, can't argue it. I think Martin's conversation in the room's got to be discipline. 9 minutes of that period on the penalty kill, I think, with the Sharks, wasn't it? 5 2-2s.
Yep. Not going to win against a team of Whitley's quality with 4 men on the ice.
Could be, key to where the game goes from there.
The Warriors will be looking for a quick start. And we're just trying to estimate the crowd here. We're saying, by the looks of it, well over 800 in the Shark tank, and we're ready to drop the puck and run away, and the Sharks win it. Kel Beattie has it. He'll take it back before launching it down the ice at Joshua Crane. It'll probably count as a goal, a shot on goal.
Shot on net, yeah. It wasn't far away. If he wasn't there, I'd like to see where it ended up. Maybe just a whisker by. But
Warriors coming up the right-hand side. Through Finlayson. Finlayson's looking for a trip. He's not getting anything called there. There was no chance of it. But he was looking for it. And here come the Warriors. Here's Edgar. Plays it in the middle. Shot comes in. Saved as Bentham clears. Tries to clear down the ice, but hits. And Kieran here in the back. Warriors keep it in. Harley shoots. Oh, it's off the post. It's in.
It's in, yeah.
Harley had the shot. It was saved. It came off the post. Bentham was looking to clear it. And it looks like it was put in by Captain Dean Holland by the looks of things.
Put in by somebody that hit the post, and a scramash of bodies in front, as you would say, Andy, and they got the vital stick to tuck it past.
Dream start for the third period from the Warriors. And if you're listening from the northeast, you're very welcome to join us. Your team have just taken the lead and done well. And just getting everybody on the ice. Elliott's waving folk off. No idea what's going on at the minute. Longstaff is having a chat with Elliott.
And since you missed it earlier on, I believe happy birthday for tomorrow for Arthur McAdam.
I'm puzzled because this is a goal.
It is, and I think they were taking too long for the line change. They've already been given a delay again. You know, first warning.
Okay. So we're back to 5-on-5. 19:20 left to go. Warriors got the dream start of this period for them, and it's the Sharks that have possession just now, but the Warriors are starting to come into the Sharks zone now. Official gets in the way there of the Warrior coming through the attack. As Gappa plays that forward, Henderson backhands it off the wall, tries to gain the zone. The Warriors have it in neutral ice, play it over to the left, the far side. Holland plays that in and round the boards. And it's Crisp who's after that. But the Sharks have it. And the Sharks have it over to the right hand side. And Stuart Kerr played that in, and they're going to call icing.
Martin's shouting on the bench that it was touched in centre ice, and I actually I agree with him.
We have the clip, which is why I'm a bit puzzled. But
I agree with him that it was a touch on it.
All the way back down to the Sharks' defensive zone. 18:32 left. Solway Sharks 2, Whitley Warriors 3. And what is a top of the table clash. And face-off's been taken, and Stuart Kerr's tied up against the boards just now. Warriors behind the goals. Chances here for the Warriors back in front.
Good stick by Peter Gappa just to divert it away.
Warriors turning the screws just now, I think. The Warriors with a lot of possession. Shots coming in, saved by Hepburn with the pads. It's out the zone. But Whitley Bay mean business just now. There's McDonald up to Edgar. Gappa's in the road of that. Gappa's fighting hard for it on the boards. And Danskin has it. Danskin plays around the boards in the direction of Gappa, but he can't reach it. Here's Young. Behind the goal. Plays it back in front. Shot. Blocked well. Danskin plays it over the far side. Toner shoots. Covered up. And it's a face-off. Crane covered that up. 17:46 left. And shots in the first period. 5 shots on target for the Sharks, 6 for the Warriors.
That just shows how even and tight it's been, doesn't it?
Has been tight. But the crucial statistic is Whitley Bay 3, Solway 2. Here's Griegers towards Finlayson. Finlayson's got a chance here. Griegers plays it and just flips it by. The Warriors looking incredibly dangerous when they come forward. And Sharks looking to try and gain a bit of possession. They just throw that anywhere just now. And that's going to go for...
No, it's not. Wood slowed down, so that's why it was waved off.
Here's come Bentham. Bentham's got a chance. Whistles it wide.
Just wide.
Houston on the boards. McBean leaves it, comes all the way around. Young will pick that up.
That was his head, but it's not called, and he's went down holding his head.
Krieger's hit him in the head against the plexi, and he went down. And he's still down. We can't see him from where we're at. We don't know if he's okay.
No, Hazel's coming on, so it's obviously not too good, but no call. Yeah. Robin didn't see it. We could see it for here, maybe just the angle we had in it. You see the helmet hitting into the plexi down rink side there.
Would you have called it a hit to the head, Owen? I'm not sure it was myself. It was high. I don't know if it was to the head, but it was head that got hit against the boards, that's for sure. It's very quiet. He's up, he's skating off himself. Anybody who loses his family listening, he's okay. No call. And we'll have a face-off, centre ice. Sharks win that. And here comes Kel Beattie down the left-hand side. Plays it across the face of the goal, bounces off the boards. Murray's in there and he's hassled, he's defended well by the Warriors. Murray loses a stick and the Warriors will start to come forward. And it's the Warriors through Ross down the right hand side. He's travelled a long way with the puck. He's done well. And the Warriors still have it behind the goals, and the Sharks try and clear it. It's kept in. It's tied up on the boards over on the far side with 5 men now in there for it. The Sharks just flip it out. It clears the zone. And they'll call that icing. So face off back in the Sharks defensive zone. 16-19 left in this period. Solway 2, Whitley Bay 3.
From a Sharks' point of view, I think they just need to settle down and try and get on the puck and play the game that we know. You know, we've seen it week in, week out. Try and play that game that we know they can.
Let's give credit to Whitley Bay. They've played particularly well today. It's behind the net just now. Sharks come away with it though. And Whitley Bay deserve the lead just now in my mind. It's back in front here, chance. Glove saved by Joshua Crane from Kieran here.
That was maybe a wee glimmer of more like it, wasn't it? You know, Sharks coming out the zone hard through BT, and the dump pass, Murray manages to miss it. Kieran here gets the shot on net, Crane's equal to it. Good glove save for Crane, and we applauded him as he made it. That's just more like the Sharks, just for that one play.
Sharks win the face-off, comes it out the zone, and Hepburn will probably have to play this. It's behind his own goal, he plays it to the right, he's past his intended target. The Warriors have it on the far side, and there's a great chance here for the Warriors. There's going to be
nothing called
on that, and Sharks dodged a penalty there, I'm fairly sure. It's tied up on the far side. The Warriors have it behind the goal. There's a lot of players in there, but the Warriors come away with it. It's flipped out here. Here's McDonald. He switches it over at the far side. Grieger shoots, saved, and the Sharks will probably get this out. They do through Gappa. Gappa plays pass into the middle to Henderson. Henderson's muscled off the puck by 2 Warrior defenders. As the Warriors chip it through the middle, and that will count as a shot on target. And it comes loose, and a chance here for the Warriors. Backhanded shot. It's cleared just now. The Warriors still in ascendancy. And Warriors tied up in the boards. Still in the zone. Still the Warriors have a chance here. Great defence there. And then the far side. Warriors start to come forward here. Warriors again. This is hear 'em scare 'em stuff, but here comes Ross for the Warriors. Danskin and Douglas. And there's going to be a penalty.
Take another penalty. Danskin, yeah.
Danskin's going to go to the box for a slash on Douglas. There was a bit of a stramash in front of us. They were hanging on to each other's sticks, all the rest of it. Danskin got up, slashed him, and he's sitting down for 2 minutes.
We spoke about it 5.5 minutes ago. Sharks need to be disciplined, and I'm sorry, that's just a silly penalty. And I think as he's went off, Danskin has said, but he was doing it to me.
Doesn't matter.
Just let the referee deal with it, unfortunately.
Play the officials. The officials called it. That's where we're at. And the Sharks have another power play. This is exactly the Whitley Warriors plan. They're playing it to a T, and it's working well for them. The Warriors lead 3-2 and have the man advantage for the next 2 minutes. That's the Warriors on the attack. Sharks having to defend. They're not even thinking about scoring just now. They're just thinking about defending. Shark goes down. Warriors moving the puck around quickly and fast. Great pass here, Edgar's coming in. He delays in his shot. He had a chance there. It's still Edgar though. Plays it back to Finlayson. Finlayson plays it back. Back to Finlayson on the blue line. He plays a backhanded dump in towards Edgar. Edgar's across, far side to Harley.
Somebody needs to get in front of the net and move Douglas to get in front of Callum Hepburn.
Douglas is right in front of the goal just now. Douglas is behind the goal now with the puck. Here's Edgar again. Warriors incessant pressure. Stick in the way of the shot, it's blocked. Lands at the Warriors, and it's Edgar again. They'll be pleased with this power play with the Warriors. The Sharks doing everything they can. It's frantic stuff here, frantic defence, but here come the Warriors. Here's Harley, shot, saved, goal! Edgar scores. You have to say it was coming. Man advantage paid off there. Shot came in from blue line, saved, and Edgar just dumped it into the back of the net. Easy as you like, and that probably all results from that penalty. that the Sharks took, and we've saw it so many times on. If you take penalties, you're going to lose goals. You cannot play 4 men against a team of Whitley Bay's quality, and it's 4-2 Whitley Bay. We're away again, and the Sharks have possession.
Offside.
Going to be offside against the Sharks. Nothing much we could do about that.
Just looking at the Sharks bench just now, Martin looks absolutely flaming. Jamie seems to be talking to everybody on the bench as well.
It's never a good sight when Jamie's got his arms crossed like that and Martin's got his hands in his pockets, ready to just launch somebody, I think. Anyway, Warriors have it again. If you're listening over in the northeast, you'll be loving this today. And this could well be the week here if the Warriors go on to win. Still a bit of time left, but the way the Warriors are playing, such a short bench, they deserve everything they've got. And here come the Sharks, over the red, over the blue on the far side. Hard fought there, Lewis Young still fighting for it behind the goal just now. And a penalty
on the Warriors and a misconduct.
Oh, there's going to be a penalty here, and I'm trying to see who
it's Grigors.
It's Richard Grigors. 78. He's skating about, but he's going to have to go to the naughty step. Holding.
2 minutes holding, 2 minutes misconduct.
Okay, so we've got 2+2. And that's just what the Warriors didn't want. They were in their ascendancy. They had the Sharks where they wanted them.
So it's a 4-minute power play for the Sharks.
Interesting to see how the Sharks deal with us.
And am I right in saying Phil Edgar can't ice during this penalty kill because an import is in the box?
Yep.
So he's classed as being on the ice.
That's my understanding. Shot comes in from the Sharks. Coming in here again.
Yes!
And
10 seconds.
Scotty Henderson for 10 seconds. And that's a boom!
That's what we needed to do. I didn't quite think we'd maybe do it in 10 seconds, but...
Wasted no time, and the Warriors will be furious that the Sharks have come back into this on that penalty. So it was a 10-second goal, so that means 1 minute 50 is knocked off that first penalty.
So still 2 minutes.
So he's still in for 2 minutes now. Those of you just new to the sport, 2 penalties in there. So the first penalty's scrubbed off after he scores. The Sharks score a goal, but there's a 2-minute penalty now. As the Warriors clear down the ice, but it was a shot on target, and it was a dangerous one.
It was a wee bouncy, bobbly one up to quite speed, but Callum dealt with it.
Bounced just in front of the keeper. So here come the Warriors again. Short-handed. Stuart Kerr has it behind the Sharks goal, and he starts to move forward as men cross in front of him. This goes to Gappa on the left-hand side. Gappa's playing it in front. Scott Henderson again! There's his stick lifted at the crucial moment.
Left it behind. And it
felt like
it sat there in front of the goalie for an eternity before it was cleared.
Sharks setting up. Toner cannot quite control it. It's the first time. Plays it down into the left towards Connor Henderson, but he can't get it. It's kept in at the far side, just by the Sharks. Gappa plays it in. It's Scott Henderson behind the goal. Comes back out to Toner. It's his wrong side. He moves back to blue line, goes across the blue line. Stuart Kerr. Stuart Kerr beats a man. Oh, Toner has a slap shot, but it was straight at Crane. 47 seconds left in the penalty, 11:31 left in the period. Solway 3, Warriors 4. And what has been a really close, interesting period. The Warriors were in the ascendancy and had the game by the scruff of the neck, I feel. But the penalty by Grigors gave the Shark a gommer, and they got right back in it after 10 seconds, and they have the man advantage for another 40-odd seconds. But they're out the zone just now. Kel Beattie with it. And that's a dangerous pass across the ice.
Good work by Kyle Ross, forechecking from the front there for the Warriors.
He done brilliantly, and he's killed a good 10-15 seconds, and that's a loose pass from the Sharks. Warriors doing well, and PK Woods, he launches it down the ice, and it's behind Callum Edlund's goal. He stops it, and Bentham starts to make a move down the left-hand side. Still on the blue line. Bentham loses his footing. Chance here for Kippen. Kippen's got nobody to beat. Man, oh, what a save! Kippen again.
Fantastic,
Passed.
Callum Hepburn.
Hepburn kept him in the match. Here you feel. Here's the Warriors again, though, short-handed.
Back to full strength.
And the penalties waved off. Penalties finished there. And the Warriors come away now with just the one goal on that two-minute penalty. But it's the Warriors through Kippen. Who have the Kippen had a chance to tie the game up, I feel there.
Highlight real save from Callum Hepburn.
Hepburn was outstanding. Warriors, again, too many men on the ice, surely, but nothing's called as McBean comes forward. McBean just gets dispossessed by Wood. And the Warriors clear the zone. Kippen's after the, no, it's Holland, sorry.
Yeah.
Danskin has it behind his own net. He stops and sets up. Danskin challenged by Edgar. Played round the boards in the direction of Murray. Murray will pick this up in his own blue line. Gains the red. Plays it off the boards. And Horn's after this. He's behind the goal just now. Horn rounds the goal. He's checked. Kieran Hare has it. Behind the goal now. Hard fought on the boards as always with Kieran Hare. He does all that difficult stuff. Danskin's looking for the pass. Gets it. Danskin shoots. Deflected
Tied
in
up
front.
feet in front, yeah.
Warriors clear it anyway. Toner. Blocked in front again.
Wide.
9:26 left in this. 3-4 Sharks, and this game's just exploded into life. And it's end-to-end, harem-scarum stuff just now. Anybody can score.
You've got to be kidding me. How they cannot call that, because Edgar's stick has hit Ross Murray in the back of the helmet. Right in front of Robin Elliott as he's looking at it.
There's no call on the play as Peanut gets up, injured, leaves his stick on the ice. Peanut skates to the side. The stick gets helped off. Officials having a wee chat. And there's no penalty. There's no penalty in the play.
No,
so,
right in front of the two of them.
Don't worry about it if you're in Whitley Bay. You're still 4-3 up. Sharks. We're going to have to work really hard to get anything out of this game tonight.
We knew they would. We knew Whitley, even with a short bench, it would be a tough one.
Whitley's a class team. And this is everything you expect from the top of the table clash. The Sharks have fought hard. And it's been probably a case of just who does not lose the penalties. It's a shot from Whitley Bay from downtown with more of clearance, but it's gained the zone. And everybody's tied up in the boards. Gappa's in there helping out, trying to get out. 5 men against the boards. Impossible to see what's happening from where we are. Whistle goes, and we'll do a face-off. So face-off in the Sharks defensive zone to the left. Callum Hepburn, 8:44 left. Solway 3, Whitley 4. And this top of the table clash. Give us a like, give us a message wherever you're from, we appreciate it. Warriors have possession. And the blue line shot comes out from distance, it's loose in front. Hepburn does well. Douglas was right in front of him, not doing anything wrong, just making a nuisance of himself.
Yeah, nothing particularly wrong. And I think as Callum caught it, he stood up and he's maybe caught the back of him with his stick, or his stick, you know, through the middle of his open feet, and Whitley have a wee shout for the bench.
But was just trying to screen the shot, trying to get a flick in it. And then a face-off, and the Warriors win that. A good block there from the Sharks. The shot came in from Harley. And it's Scott Henderson in defence who loses the puck. The Warriors have it. And this is hard fought on the boards again. Again, 4 or 5 men over there on the boards in the corner. Comes the way of the Sharks this time. And there's a potential 4-on-2 break here for the Sharks. Puck's dropped. Pass in front, pass behind. It's loose in front. Oh, it just didn't go with a Shark stick. Bentham flips the puck out. And there's a chance here for the Warriors. Oh,
well
Bentham,
done,
there's a
Bentham.
massive interception there. And here come. They're going to call. No. Elliott.
There was.
It's a trip on the Sharks as the Warrior went down. It was Douglas going through. And Henderson gets called for the 2-minute penalty.
It was a trap. He put his stick where the puck was, and their man just skated through.
Oh, I was just frustrated.
Where his stick was.
Frustrated they were taking another penalty. That's why I'm saying no.
It's, you know. But
So
then there's nothing on the massive push on Gapper for him to fall over. Douglas is sliding across the ice, you know, it's...
Well, it's power play to Whitley. And they have the puck in the Shark zone. They're playing it around well. Here's Harley. Shot coming in. Saved. Shot came in from Edgar. Just at the dot to the left of Hepburn. It came in, nobody in front of him.
Callum got enough on it and squeezed tight and fell away for the goal, so if it was coming out, it wasn't into his net.
From Hepburn.
Still no sign of the young guys for Whitley. If anybody's listening in for Whitley B wondering about the length of bench, it is no sign of the young guys that were on the line but weren't here yet. It's still just the
rules are they can turn up at any time and play. It used to be before the second period, but they can turn up any time on ice. But here come the Sharks.
Come forward now. 2-on-1.
There's a 2-on-1 for the Sharks. Shot.
Yes!
Ross the Boss Money with an absolute boom!
What a goal!
Short-handed goal by Ross Murray. He looks at Crane, he whips the crowd up through the middle. Pass was there, but he took the shot on from way downtown, and that is a ripper. What a goal! 4-4. Ross the Boss Murray with a screamer.
And as I've said in previous commentaries, Andy, it looks 10 times better when a water bottle flies off the top of the net as that one did.
Oh, what a short-handed goal against the league leaders. Anyway, Sharks have still got to be careful here, and that goes out of the zone. And
it's okay.
Luckily, it went
landed
into
in the penalty box
because somebody in the crowd was going to be getting a puck in their kisser,
okay.
And that was travelling.
That could have caused some damage.
That would have been a visit to the dentist, wouldn't it?
If you can get an appointment.
1:23 left in the penalty. Wood, no smart pass across, just not hard enough, but he keeps possession. Chance here for the Warriors. It's behind the goal line. Grieger's coming in, shoots, it's loose in front, covered up by Hepburn.
Good work there by Hepburn.
Brave keeping. 1:08 left in the Whitley Bay power play. The Sharks have just scored off a short-handed goal, an absolute screamer, a bottle rocket. That's definitely one for the highlights reel for Mr. Murray. Loved by both clubs, of course, played for both clubs, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He's played a season down in Whitley and won the league down there for them pre-COVID, so...
And there's a 2-on-2 here for the Sharks. Still short of a man. Move!
Whoa.
Shot! Saved by Crane.
Good
Cracking
save by Crane, yeah, well done.
McBean had a great move and it just keeper done well to save it. Hip check there by Bentham. Finlayson over in the corner here. Warriors still with a man advantage. Here's a great chance for Harley. He moves it to the right. Moves the left back to Harley. Now to the right. Edgar takes a turn. Plays it into the corner. Thought Harley should have taken the shot myself. Here's Edgar. And Toller has it for the Sharks. Oh, Toller fancies it. Can't get it quite at the zone.
Looks just
Here we
go, 3-on-1.
3-on-1 for the Sharks. McBean's behind. Here's McBean coming in 1-on-1.
Oh,
he misses.
Johnny.
And the Warriors are up the other way now.
3-on-1,
There's a 3-on-1 for the Warriors. Here's Finlayson. Shoots it.
High. It's end-to-end stuff here.
Oh, pinball stuff.
And we're back to 5-on-5 as well.
And here's McBean coming through again. Chances. Oh,
wide
just
post.
passed. Houston comes forward. He takes the shot from way downtown. And the Sharks back to man. Bentham shoots it. It's covered up and saved it. Second attempt by Crane. Wow. There was 30 seconds that, you know, your entry fee would have been worth seeing, eh?
It's 20 minutes past 8 and I think everybody in the building's alarm clocks have just went up and we've woken up a bit, Andy, haven't we?
This game in the last few minutes has just went crazy. It's tight as anything, as you would expect the two best teams in the league. Warriors play it round the boards, try to get it out, do get it out a second attempt, and it's tied up in neutral ice against on the boards to the far side. Sharks come away with it though. Here's Gappa down the left. Gappa shooting. And that's just over the bar as Crane made the save. Attempted to make save. Sharks down the right hand side. Henderson, Gappa behind the goal. Gappa's strong enough to push his man off. But the Warrior plays well and gets the puck clear. Kel Beattie plays it over to the right hand side, over in the direction of Scott Henderson. As Grieger's defender for the Warriors plays a good pass forward. It's in the Shark zone, but over on the boards.
Clever by Holland to just tied up the Kersey sticking off there to get a chance.
Here we go, Sharks coming forward. I'm going to call offside against Scott Henderson, who just wasn't quick enough.
Kel.
It was Kel that was coming forward, but I think it was Henderson that was offside.
He wasn't happy at the call, and Martin and Jamie have both just roared at him as if it's their dad telling him off. And I think it goes back to what we were saying. Martin and Jamie are recognising on the bench. The discipline needs to be here. We've seen what we can do. We're at a 4-4 game.
I have to say, the Warriors bench looks far more relaxed than the Sharks bench does. Shot comes in from the Sharks, way downtown. Well wide though, as the Warriors clear their zone, but not quite. The Warriors pick up though on the far side, right in front of the Sharks bench at the half wall. Here come the Warriors. They flip it out to the right, and it's hard fought. It's Danskin against Finlayson. Danskin does well.
Yeah, good strong work there by Danskin.
And he flips it out. Wood takes the shot, well blocked, and the Sharks come away again. It's in the direction of McBean, but he can't quite get out of that. It's kept him well. McBean has a chance here. McBean makes a move, turns, plays a great pass back.
Oh, it bobbled.
Just so unlucky for the Sharks there. And here comes Boyd. Boyd's out. The shot comes in, loose in front, clear.
That'll go
Golf
like
blocked away. It's on target.
No, it's wide.
That's going to be icing against the Warriors, who just swung that stick.
I think Sharks maybe got a wee bit lucky on an icing call there, because the two players chasing, I think it was Murray and Bentham, slowed up quite early. I don't think if it was waved off we could have complained, for sure.
It's been called icing, and it's a face-off to the left, Joshua Crane. 4-4, 3:56 left. Sharks win it, shot comes in, glove saved by Crane. We'll do it again in the same place.
I must say, Ross Murray seems very up for this game.
Ross
Slightly more than he normally is, which is, you know, probably 100%. I think he's at about 140% tonight.
Inspirational player is Ross Murray. Whatever team he's playing for, that's why every fan loves him. Discussions coming on here.
They didn't have enough players on the ice, but how many times are they waiting, you know, and late changes? And I think Ross Murray's just saying, look, how many times are they going to be allowed to?
Ross entitled to ask the question as the alternate captain as well. He'll be able to say, what's going on here, guys? Anyway, it's McDonald with the puck for Whitley. Plays it across to Harley, who flips it in. It comes off a stick. The Shark hit them, does well. Shark loses his stick. Loose in front here for the Warriors. Shot goes wide. And the Sharks dodged the bullet there.
A penalty on Holland.
Against Dean Holland. Delayed penalty. Murray shoots. Oh, it's just wide. It comes loose in front, and there's going to be a penalty. Holland's going to the box for another good Scots word. A sleek it we hold, eh?
Yeah.
Hollander.
He's trying to argue his case as he goes in the box, but
every hockey player does that when
exactly.
They go
I don't think you can. He was holding him. I think they're maybe lucky not to get something on the Struan one. That they had the big hard shot just wide of the net 30 seconds before.
Struan was under pressure and he lost his footing, and there was 3 Warriors there. If they'd a bit of composure, they'd have played it around. But the big slap shot came in and it was wide. And the result of all this is the Sharks have a man advantage. They scored on the last penalty after 10 seconds. Well, 10 seconds have just a bit elapsed just now. They ain't going to score in 10 seconds on this one.
Whitley are doing well.
Wood there tying it up on the boards. Comes down and it's played round the boards, and this will come to Captain Struan Toner. He plays it round the boards. Ross is tying up Toner on the boards. There's Gurupe from Whitley Bay. There's a chance here for the Sharks though. It's loose in front.
Yes! Yes! Peter Gappa again.
Gappa with another boom. 23 scores his second of the night. 1:27 left in the penalty. That took 33 seconds to get the goal that time. And the Sharks lead 5-4.
We flip
4-2 down, back to 5-4.
we flip it on its head, Andy, and say Sharks needed to stay out the box. Whitley, penalties have cost them.
Yeah.
Last couple of goals there as well. You know, stay out the box. It's
You just sense it's going to be the team that keeps the composure and
Yeah.
the discipline that's going to win in this game. It's still anybody's game, and that is, we're going to claim icing, but not going to be icing. As
No,
Murray's
I thi-
after this.
yeah,
Murray's on a game today, isn't he?
I think maybe Murray got a wee touch off his glove.
The Warriors have it in the Sharks' possession, in the Sharks' end zone. Sharks now come away with it. It's flipped out, and it's McBean. McBean gets a
Gordon
shove into the corner. Oh, sorry, it's Gordon Horn. My mistake. Kept in just. Horn.
Goal number 5 for the Solway Sharks.
Shot comes in, sticked away by Crane and into the net.
Scored by number 23, Peter Gappa. Assisted by number 81, Scotty Henderson.
So Henderson with the assist,
Turner.
and Toner with the assist. 2:02 left in the second period.
Assisted by 18,
Level hockey.
51.
The Warriors have it behind their own goal line, and they play it round the boards, and that'll
That'll
come all
go
the way
for
around.
icing, yeah. Struan Toner needs no, not
Toner's
quite.
going to get there before it
Not
crosses the
quite.
goal line. Bentham plays it up the right-hand side. Sharks playing a little bit of quicker hockey just now.
Yeah, this is more the Sharks style, isn't it? Quicker.
Yeah, but you've got to be careful here as the Warriors put it back into the Shark zone. It's played round the boards. And there's pressure from Kippen. And that does enough to give Holland a bit of a chance. Edgar's in there now. Sharks still have possession, but it's not any valuable possession. That's out the
It was
zone.
enough to get it out, yeah.
So everybody will come out. Hepburn dribbles it in the trapezoid behind him. And the Sharks will come forward, and there's going to be a whistle.
Yeah. They were offside. They were offside, but they never actually cleared the zone. They went for an ice change and somebody came on the bottom door. Which, if you know the ice bowl is the goal, the door's still in the zone. So, of course, that still classes as being offside. So it's went actually the full length of the ice.
Good spot on. 1:18 left in the period. Face off. Beatty takes the shot. It's off the face.
Yes!
Kel Beatty scores from the blue line. Must have took a number of deflections. It beat Crane at the near post, low down, and believe it or not, Solway somehow have a 2-goal lead from being 2 goals behind.
Fantastic play from the Sharks. They really have turned the screw almost in the last 5-10 minutes or so.
Kel Beatty looks a wee bit embarrassed about that, but I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, you can't win the lottery if you didn't buy a
No,
ticket.
exactly. Shot it through a pile of bodies, and sometimes that's what you need to do.
Shots on goal, eh?
Lots of screens in front of Crane, so shoot it, and sometimes it will go in.
Here come the Sharks again. Warriors are going to defend this. Crane will cover up.
Yeah, good forechecking there for Scott
1:02
Henderson.
left in this period.
The heads have almost dropped a wee bit on the Whitley bench now, haven't they? I know it's hard, short benched, and
I don't know if I don't know if I would agree
I don't know
with
if it's
that
the boys that have
100%.
just came off that are sitting, catching a breath, sitting
Maybe.
down with their heads down, possibly, but
This game's far from
As-
over
as
here.
I glanced over, there's a-
The Warriors have played well, and maybe a wee bit unlucky to be 2 goals behind. But fair play to the Sharks, who have fought hard, and it is the Sharks with a 2-goal lead, the treble-winning champions. And here come the Sharks again. Gappa takes the shot. Crane flips it against the plexi behind, and the Warriors clear it anywhere. No icing called as they play around. Potential of the Sharks, if they play this right, there's a chance here.
here we go.
Here we go, Gappa
Gappa.
1-on-1. Chances, backhanded.
Oh,
great
good
defence.
net minding from Josh Crane.
Crane done brilliantly. And the Warriors up there right. Finlayson with the shot. Sticked away by Hepburn. There's 20 seconds in this
Warrior
period, and you
loses
didn't fancy that the goals is finished yet. The Warriors have possession. Here they come. Shot, saved, cleared by the Sharks, and that's cleared.
Get out.
They're
Not
trying
out.
to say it was out.
No, not
Officials
quite.
ruled that it wasn't out, and there's a chance here.
Saved by Hepburn,
Hepburn
well on his
saves it with
shoulder.
his shoulder.
2
2
seconds
seconds
to
left,
go.
and that's going to be the end
There
of this
we
period.
go.
What a period of hockey!
Wow.
What a period of hockey!
See if you came down to the Ice Bowl probably about half an hour, 40 minutes ago and paid £10 to get in just to watch that period and go back home.
Like what we
You've
told,
got more than your money's worth.
Like what we told everybody to do.
Exactly, yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'll tell you what, fans have been enthralled by this game. Both sets of fans, it's been ebb and flow all the way. One team in the ascendancy, then the other team in ascendancy. This is what you want in a hockey match with 2 teams at the top of the league. But I agree with you, the keys of the second period are it's the different styles of hockey, who's going to come out on top, and whoever stays out of the penalty box will dictate how that hockey style is played, I suggest.
And I think the next goal's key as well.
Always is. And here we go, we're ready to go, 20 minutes of this crucial game, live from Dumfries, and the Sharks have the puck. No, Edgar has it now, shoots, Edgar shoots, and whistle goes.
Yeah.
I think
Robin Elliott's wrong side to see it.
Yeah, Hepburn grabbed it close to his shoulder, and it looked like he had it, but he dropped it.
Yeah, it popped out.
Dropped it to the right of the net. It wasn't like it was dangerous, but Elliott blew the whistle just a wee bit too soon. So it's a face-off to the right of Callum Hepburn. Down our left side, if you know the rink, and the Warriors win that, and it slides past the goals. Sharks flip it out, and it's messy just now as Danskin plays it up the left-hand side. A little move there, and Henderson's away. Henderson's into the other zone. The man Henderson going on the outside, he rounds the goal, plays it back in front. Oh, there was nobody there with the heads up.
What a super area.
What a pass by Scott Henderson. Nobody expected that pass at the near post. Everybody thought he was going round the goal. He flipped it into the near post through the crease, and if there was a shark cruising along, it would have been in the back of the net. But there wasn't, and the Warriors escape, and it's the Warriors behind their own goal just now. They flip it around, and it's Wood over on the right-hand side. He plays it off the boards to his compatriot. It comes off a shark. Everybody comes out. Shot comes in. Little kick save there, and Lewis Houston picks that up. No, he doesn't. Houston's made a wee mistake there, and the Warriors will come forward.
Maybe a clever replay by Lewis Young. It was almost trying to catch Crane off guards, wasn't it? And
that's not out of the zone. Douglas can stay in, and it's the Warriors who have the shark zone just now. That's a loose pass, but it's kept in. Oh, Sharks come away with it. It's Gapper. No, it's Big Bean. Big Bean beats his man. What's this? What is that?
It's in.
It's in. It must be in. Oh, whistle goes. No goal shouted.
Nobody knows where it is.
And I'll tell you what, that is goal line stuff. If ever you wanted a goal pro to be behind the goal, it was then.
I think Robin Elliott's put his head in the way of it though. I think Crane managed to keep it out underneath something there.
It looked like it was under his pad.
He managed a clever play by McBean. Made him turn the wrong way and probably had about half a puck size to try and squeeze it in, just couldn't quite manage it.
I think that was a good call. I don't think that was a goal. But you couldn't tell for a moment. And the Sharks moving forward again. The Warriors have it though. But under pressure though, the Warriors.
Good
Sharks
work,
dispossession. Murray plays a little dump into the corner. It's behind the goals again. Gordon Horns after this, and he'll pick it up. He flips it back in towards Kieran Hare. Kieran Hare goes round the boards. It's that tough stuff on the boards. And it flips out, comes out the zone. The Sharks play it back in the zone, so everybody comes out to go back in again. The Warriors have time to set it up. The Warriors do set a great take by Finlayson. He's away. Chances here on the left-hand side. Tight angle. Hepburn holds on. Douglas just trying to noise himself up a wee bit with Bentham. Not the smartest move I've ever seen in my life.
No, I don't think so. And Ross Murray just comes in to help a good friend in Bentham out there, didn't he? Just say, not on my watch.
There was nothing there. I mean, there was no reason for Douglas to go in, but he did. And nothing's called. Handbags. Sharks come away with it. Off the face-off. No chances here. Henderson. He loses possession though. And Warriors come away, and there's a man coming over the back post, and it's Edgar. Edgar gets the chance here.
Back door.
Edgar's coming in. Shots in.
Well done, Danskin.
Danko gets his stick in the way, and it's end-to-end stuff again. This has just started the way the second period ended on, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. It's end-to-end. It's Whitley.
Chance here for the Warriors. Oh, Oh my goodness, gaping goal, put it wide.
Flashed it through Hepburn's legs and missed the goal.
What a chance for Whitley. Oh, somebody having nightmares about that later on tonight. Anyway, back with the Warriors. Own half, flipped into this neutral ice and then clipped in by Betham. He's muscled off it by Toner. Sharks have it. Behind the goal, up to the right hand side. Sharks start to come away with it. Gets it, get it in his own. Here's Lewis Young through two men, through third man, into the corner. Round the goals, plays back into a dangerous area. The Warriors defended it well. A little dump pass back in.
Good play by young Lewis for the Warriors there, just put himself in the right position.
Yeah, a chance here for the Warriors as Edgar comes forward. He's defended well, shoves Kerr into the boards. That's okay. Beattie has it, Beattie leaves it. Lovely little play by Kel Beattie there. New guy was behind him. Here's Lewis Houston on the right hand side. Little flip pass in towards McBean. He can't quite grab hold of it, but it was a nice move. The Warriors have it behind their goal, right behind their goal. A little move made there, a bit of pressure on. You don't want to be doing that. Here comes Lewis for the Warriors on the left hand side. He flips it out, goes into the Shark zone. Finlayson's after it. It looks like Beattie is in there for the Sharks, but Douglas now has it. He goes down in a mess. He's holding on to the stick. Nothing's called there against the Warrior. Pretty poor decision there, in my opinion. And still messy. Stick still tangled up with Douglas. Shot comes in, it's loose in front. Warriors have a chance. And it's flipped out by Stuart Kerr. Oh, here comes Lewis Houston, plays it back. Here's McBean, takes a shot. It's loose. Oh, again. Crucial save by Crane, does well.
Not the ice in.
Flaps it down the ice, and that's going to be ice in.
I think both teams really got lucky in a wee couple of battles for the puck down in this end till we're left, didn't they? And there were a couple of wee holding the sticks and pushes and shoves.
The sticks were all tangled up. I think Dumfries was lucky to get away for
I think there could have been
the stick.
One either way, but Robin Elliott's turned a blind eye and let us play 5-on-5.
Kipping wins the face-off for the Warriors against Horn. Horn's in there on the boards though against Wood. Kipping's looking around, see if he can get the stick out of there, the puck out of there.
Okay.
And it is McDonald who comes out for the Warriors. Flips it down the ice, and there's a 2-on-1 here for the Warriors, but it's defended really well by Bentham. Here comes Hare, up the right hand side. He's in the Warrior zone. He's behind the goal line just now. He rounds the goal. It's on his backhand side. He flips it back in behind the goal line to Gordon Horn, who again goes round the boards. He flips it behind them again. And Murray's in there, doing what Murray does against the boards. Still against the boards the far side. Horn flips it back in the direction of Kieran Hare. It's all tight against the boards. It's kicked forward by the Warriors. And there's a bit of a chance here for the Warriors. They've moved forward. They've gained the zone. There's a gazillion Warriors on the ice.
There's a penalty called on the Sharks here. They're on a delayed penalty, so the goal is off.
Right, so that's why there was extra Warriors coming on. It was the delayed penalty. So Warriors have a man advantage and a penalty if they don't score. The Warriors have the zone, and it'll be touched up by the Sharks, and we'll find out what's going on. And it's going to be a hook.
A hook on someone.
We were looking at coming to the bench. Still don't know who it's on.
28, I think I heard say.
Gordon Horn.
Yep.
Gordon's looking as innocent as anybody.
Looks a bit puzzled.
Innocent as every single hockey player going to the penalty box always
I didn't see anything either on the play.
Neither did I. I thought there was too many men on the ice. That's why I was getting excited. But the reason there was too many men is because Joshua Crane has skated off. Anyway, the Warriors have the man advantage. Again, we said this was key. Keep your men on the ice. The Warriors have the first chance. Harry Harley shoots downtown. Oh, it's just wide. Hepburn made the save, but it was just wide, and it's kept in the zone, and the Warriors have another chance here. They're setting it up down the left-hand side. Holland, Finlayson's challenged on the boards by Gappa. And back. Here's Harley. He squeezes it across. Great chance here for the Warriors. Moved. Covered up well by Hepburn. Great save. And he rolls over.
And a wee roly-poly.
Wee bit roly-poly there. Still 6-4 to the Sharks. 13:35 left to go. 1:26 in the 1:26 in the period. The shots have came up for the second period and first period combined. Sharks had 17 shots, Warriors had 16, so it's level stuff. And the face-off with the Warriors with a man advantage on the power play. Over on the far side, the Warriors win it. They've set it up. Over on the far side again, taking their time. Sharks in their box formation. Harley's at the blue line. It's Edgar over on the far side, and yep, behind the goal line. Back to Edgar. In the direction of Holland. Here comes the shot. Deflected loose. Sharks pick it up through here. Here flips it out. And Harley does well. He grabs it with his hand and skates behind his own goal. Yep. Boyd's on for the Sharks. Kieran Hare, Richard Bentham, and Liam Danskin is the defence team. Edgar coming forward for the Warriors down the left-hand side. They gain the zone. Holland, Douglas and Kippen all looking for the puck. It's the Tyron Wood over on the far side as well. The Warriors have it on the far side, playing it around. 37 seconds left in the penalty left. The Warriors moving in. It's loose. Tried to clear by the Sharks, but it's not cleared properly. It's kept in the zone. The Warriors, good block there by the Sharks, and they clear the zone. Wood keeps it in neutral ice, so everybody has to come out. Everybody making a wee change. Woods has the puck in his own third of the rink. He plays it. Bit of pressure on. 15 seconds left. Finlayson on the far side. 10 seconds left in the power play. Finlayson gains the zone. He rounds his man. He's at the goal line. Stops in that corner. Plays it back. It's on the blue. Here's Wood. He's on the blue. Moving in a bit. Shot. Stick. Save. It's flipped over the bar. And that's the penalty elapsed for the Sharks. And claiming the puck was out. And it was. And that's offside against Whitley Bay.
And it'll come the length of the ice because he shot it on net as well after it was out.
So, 12 minutes left. 6-4 Solway survived that penalty, probably crucial. You just feel, you said it before, Owen, next goal, so crucial.
Yeah, I think it is. I think, you know, it maybe puts the Sharks a wee bit more breathing space, but obviously Whitley get it. It's a one-goal game.
And Whitley are after it, and Whitley have the puck here. There's a chance here. Crisp in the middle. Hepburn plays it from his goal line. He plays it out, doesn't clear it. Comes back in at pace. It's deflected wide, and Toner will pick this up. Toner plays it through the middle. They'll probably claim icing for that. It was in the direction of Houston, but he just let it go by, and it was inches past Joshua Crane's post, but he had it covered. So we go all the way back down, and we'll have another face-off in the Sharks' defensive zone. There really is nothing between these two teams on the 3 games that we've seen this year.
They've been odd goal games, cracking games.
Big cracking games. And Warriors win this again. Blue line. Here's Harley. Harley shoots from the blue line. Saved by Hemmer. Here's McBean. McBean plays over to the left. Lewis Young looking through the middle. Flip pass comes across. Here's Beattie on the right hand side. He plays it in front. There's a chance here. Loose. Just plays it into the corner. And the Warriors will reset with 1:15 left in this match. Edgar has it now for the left for the Warriors. Coming forward, gains the Blues in the zone. Takes the shot. It's blocked well by Toner. Loose in front. Oh, Warriors have it. Well blocked there by Kel Beattie. He put his body on the line. And Lewis Houston picks this up and flips it down. Comes off the stick and into the bench. And we'll have a face-off. 10:58. What would you not give for another 60 minutes?
I don't know if I could take another 60 minutes, to be
quite
honest.
Come on, you could. It'd be great.
It's a great game, and you know, if you're standing here, that it's maybe your first game watching, you think, wow, what a sport this is. But see, for being a fan of one of the teams involved, you're a bit like,
you're going through the rinser, there's no doubt in that, but what a game. Here's Wood in his own half, his own third, behind the goal. Sharks putting on a bit of pressure, and if this comes away, there's a chance for the Warriors, but the Sharks keep it in. Oh, Henderson makes a move. What a move, Scotty Henderson. It's blocked well by the Warriors. Comes off the boards. Henderson still has it. Danskin's looking for it in the blue line. Shot comes in though from the other side of the blue line from Stuart Kerr, and Joshua Crane holds on. We've got 10:27 left in this match. Gappa's lasted well for him, haven't played for a while. He's been on all the time,
doing good, yeah, he is. He's doing well. He's got his 2 goals. He's been on top line And he looks like he's played on that top line for the season, doesn't he? He's not out of place.
What did they say? Form is temporary, class is
This is
permanent.
permanent, absolutely.
Anyway, the Warriors with it behind their own goal line, clear it down the left-hand side. To nobody in particular. And Kerr picks that up for the Sharks. Oh, lovely little bit of football in the middle of him and the Sharks. What a shot! Oh, what a save!
Good save, yeah, good kick save.
Just
from
about
Crane.
getting away for Joshua Crane there.
Could even have been the toe, his boot that caught on that one there.
He was just reaching for it, but he done well. Joshua Crane's been great this season, hasn't he?
Cracking netminder, yeah.
So is Hepburn. Both,
yeah.
Both very, very good
Two of the best
netminders.
goalies in the league, absolutely.
Here comes the Sharks. On the shot, the shot's in, it's wide, and the Warriors will pick up. Edgar plays it in the direction. On Edgar. Now, no, it's Wood. Crisp. Sharks now with the puck through Murray. Murray's gains the zone. Murray takes the shot. Kind of hit Joshua Crane in the chest.
Yeah,
and
it just kind of bobbled, didn't it?
and
It was a
ran
wee
down
kind of
into his
bobbly
hand.
shot, yeah.
There wasn't a huge amount of power, just a wristy from Murray. But it's a face-off to the right of Joshua Crane with 9:48 left. Plenty of time for goals. Sharks won it. Shot comes in. And we'll do it all again because Crane grabbed it up. Just looking at what's going on. Gordon Horn was just trying to kind of shield the
Just trying to
shot.
put a screen in front, isn't it? It's
And we're going to do another face-off. Gordon Horn in for the Sharks. Wins it again, second time. Comes back to the point again. Shot comes in. Beatty. And Horn has it. It's at the goal line in the corner. Murray does what Murray does. Round the back of the net, but the Warriors start to come away. And Edgar's looking for the stretch pass. It's well intercepted by Richard Bentham. That was brilliant. Here comes Kieran Hare down the right hand side. He loses a wee edge and goes hard into the boards, but jumps back up again. And there's about 5 folk in some sort of melee there. McBean comes away with it. Plays a bit of football over on the far side. He's dispossessed though by the Warriors. The Warrior behind his own goal now, and everybody will just take a wee change, take a wee breath, stretch pass through the middle. Bentham loves it down.
lovely.
Oh, Bentham's played great.
Lovely catch,
this-
turns his man,
uh,
drops it and plays.
Bentham has played brilliantly today. He's probably up there for one of the man of the match. And here comes Lewis Houston. Little pass back in the middle, move by McBean. Two Warriors collide into each other, and they tried to take McBean out, but they got away with it.
Ended up hitting each other,
because
I think, didn't they?
because they missed them. And that going to try and claim for offside, but nothing there.
it's already out
McBean
of
beats
the
his
zone.
man there again as well. And Lewis just easily muscled off the puck from the Warriors' perspective, and the Sharks will set it up again. Toner getting a wee bit of trouble over there on the far side. Puck's loose against the board, and it comes away from the Sharks. There's a potential 3-on-2 here. And a little back pass to Lewis Houston. He's intercepted, and the Warriors will come forward. This is end-to-end stuff. We've got Finlayson on the left and Harley through the middle. Harley beats, he takes on his man, goes down.
Nothing called.
Oh, there was no, he just lost an edge there. And the Sharks come up the other end. This is end-to-end pinball type stuff. Here's Toner. Toner beats his man again, comes in, tight angle. Crane's positioned well and makes the save with his chest, and it bounces off him. And this is flying away now. Here, Gapak.
Yeah, it was a hand pass. Lewis Houston hit it with his hand.
7:37 left now. 6-4 Solway. Let us know what you think's going to happen. The Warriors going to come back into this. They're certainly not out of it. Sharks going to hold on or stretch away. Let us know what you think and where you're at. Give us a bit of a like in the app. We appreciate it. Face off here. Sharks win it. So over tight in the boards. Crisp is hard into one of the Sharks, and the Shark goes down.
Connor Henderson that's went down. Nothing's called on the play again.
Hunter Henderson gave a wee nod to Crisp there, as if to say, aye, okay. Crisp looking a wee bit
Sheepish.
sheepish. We're trying to be as impartial as we can, but personally,
I think it was.
I'm just going to let the officials do what the officials do.
So we're sending him off for a head injury,
But we're not calling
but we're
anything.
not calling a penalty
So
on it.
Conor Henderson has to go off because he's had his head thumped against the boards by Crisp, who looks sheepish.
I think what's frustrating is the fact that we had a 5-minute major called
We had a
against us for
5-minute major
something
for
similar.
Travis Lavery, and there wasn't a huge difference. But the officials are the officials, and they've deemed it that Henderson should go off. Here's Boyd. Great play up there by Boyd. The Warriors.
And of course we get called on that one.
Unbelievable call against the Sharks here. The Warriors were hard after Boyd. Missed him because Boyd's too quick. And afterwards they're calling Scott Henderson for a penalty. It's questionable. There's 2 calls there in the space of 10 seconds on the. Well,
if one's a penalty, the other one is, Andy. You know, it's as simple as that. It's if one's a penalty, so is the other one. If one's not a penalty, the other one isn't either. And if that one doesn't get called on us, you say, aye, fair enough, because it's probably the same as the one down in front of you.
Yep. Couldn't have put it any better, Paul. Anyway, by the by, Warriors get the power play, and power plays have been absolutely critical in this game so far. The Warriors will be desperate to get a goal back. There's 7:20 left in the game. The Warriors are on the 2-minute power play. And the Warriors have the puck. Setting up nicely, shot faked. And here's Holland coming in from the left. The shot's in. Good block there by Stuart Kerr. Holland has the puck back. Shot comes in. Bad save. And blazed over the bar.
Yeah. Callum kicked back in the direction of his goal and the net fell off.
The Warriors complaining that Hepburn's hit the goal off deliberately. That's far from the truth in my mind. But
no, he's kicked back. He's made the first save and he's had to kick back, and it's hit the
he's
hit the post.
He's trying to save it at the near post.
There's another shot coming in. He's got to try and save it.
Of course he has. Anyway, the shot was blazed over the bar anyway. Nothing's called. Face off to the right, Callum Hepburn. Sharks win it. Warriors put on pressure immediately. The Sharks are coming forward though. They're short-handed. And here's Callum Boyd on the right-hand side. It's a good block there by Hurley, but Boyd has it again, and he's just going to take time off the clock. He passes it well, and the Sharks have played this all the way back, and they're doing particularly well, eating up time on the clock. That's 40 seconds of the penalty gone, and Joshua Crane has just placed it and left it in the Easioid behind his goal, and the Warriors come forward. Edgar back to Wood over at the far side. That's a good pass over there. It was Finlayson, I think. Finlayson's behind the goal line. Wood plays it round the boards. It comes back out to Holland. Holland to Wood. Wood plays it across. That's back in the direction of Holland. It's off the boards. Another back out to Wood. Shots coming in. Good block again there by Kel Beattie. He's done well. And the Warriors come forward again. Here's Holland. Back to Wood. Back to Holland. Holland's moving in. Fakes the shot. He gets round his man. Fakes the shot again. Made a good move towards Wood. Shot comes in. It's wide. It's behind the goals. And there's 35 seconds left in the penalty. The Warriors are playing this penalty particularly well. Yeah, Sharks defend them particularly well as well. Yeah. Here's the Warriors shot. It's over the bar. Holland will pick this up again. Round behind the goals. Kerr's in there, but the Warriors still have possession of the puck. They've had possession for a good minute or so now. It's Holland again. Cross ice pass. That's a great pass. It's blocked up in the feet of the Sharks. There's 9 seconds left in the penalty. And here comes Wood. And it flips over Wood's stick. And there's a race on here. And it's Murray who's there. The Sharks back to full strength. Just Wood couldn't control it. He was clearly looking at the next pass before he controlled the puck.
Scotty Henderson forechecking brilliantly.
He's getting held.
It's a delayed penalty.
A delayed penalty here for the Sharks. Shot comes in. It's blocked off a Warrior, and there will be a penalty against the Warriors. It'll be Wood for interference or holding, I imagine.
I thought hook in. Yep.
To be fair, Adam Wood's going off, realising that it was a penalty. There was
no argument.
It was to me
himself.
Clear penalty.
I can see, you can see what he's.
He had to do it. I mean, he would be frustrated at himself because he
bobbled the pass, didn't he?
So Sharks on a penalty with 5:03 left in the match. 2 minutes in the penalty, obviously, and we're away again. And this As Stuart Kerr coming in from the blue, plays it out to the right towards Gappa. Gappa has it, he's having a look around. Gappa loves the eyes. Pass behind the goal. And the Warriors have it. They should be able to clear it round. And they do, they clear it out. And Stuart Kerr will pick that up. But obviously, with a 2-minute penalty, the clock's the Sharks' friend here. And they'll be quite happy to probably see the end of this penalty without any damage. But the Warriors have other ideas.
Yeah.
And it's Harley who has possession of the puck. And kind of loose, messy, and Harley. That was a good move by Callum Hepburn. The puck came down and he deflected it up into the net. Just slowing it down for everybody. 4:20 left in the match. 1:18 left in the penalty. Solway 4. The league leaders. Sorry, Solway 6. Why do I keep saying Solway 4? Solway 6. The league leaders. Whitley Bay 4. And the Sharks have it. And they're coming out their own zone. So BT, he gets the red and just dumps it in. Lewis Young's after this. The Warriors will try and play it around the boards. Picked up with the Sharks. 1 minute and 2 seconds left in the penalty. The Sharks have it in the Warriors zone. And the Warriors are putting pressure on the Sharks, as you would expect, because they're going to have to make something happen here. They clear the zone. No, they don't. It's kept in. Here's Bentham. Sharks in a better formation now. Here's McBean. Looking about. Plays it back to Bentham. Plays it over the side. Shot coming in. Kicked away by Joshua Crane, and it kicked out the zone. And Bentham picks up. McBean moves back in. There's 28 seconds left in the penalty. 3:30 left in the match. McBean plays it out to the right towards Bentham. Bentham beats a man. Sharks gain the zone. McBean moving in down the right. Plays it back to the blue line. Bentham. Fans getting a bit more into it here from Solway. 5 seconds left in the penalty. It's the Warriors trying, and they have possession, and they clear the zone. Finlayson on a move, and the Warriors are back to full strength, and they have possession. There's a bit of a chance here. It comes off the skates of Bentham. McDonald has the shot, juggled by Callum, but juggled kind of, oh dear. You know who it is, don't you?
Sean Kippen and Lewis Young.
Having a little set to, it's handbags. And Elliot blows the whistle and says, enough of that, kids. And let's get back to the serious
Playground stuff, isn't it? And
let's get back to grown-up stuff.
Lewis Young just sarcastically points at the scoreboard as they go to
Well, Sean Gibbon used to play for the Sharks.
2 minutes 48 to go, and the net is empty at the opposite end of the ice. Josh Cranes came off.
Okay, interesting.
It's a very early net pull.
Warriors have pulled their net. Warriors have pulled their net. 6 on 5 outfield skaters with an empty net for the Warriors. And the Warriors have possession behind Callum Hepburn's goal. They're putting the pressure on Holland at the blue line. Played across. The Warriors still in possession. So the Warriors still over on the far side. They're another shot away, but they're moving in behind the net. Still behind the goal line as such. Puck tied up on the boards. Obviously the Sharks are not going to just throw it down because they get Dumfries Ice in. And the Warriors moving things about. Hepburn makes a save. 2:12 left, and here come the Sharks. That's well wide, and that'll be icing. Alexander.
Yeah.
Bit of goal line fever there when the defender picks up the puck and thinks, I'm going to have a go at it.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot it.
Yeah.
I did wonder if it maybe took a wee nick at centre ice, but obviously
nah, you were just hoping. You were just hoping there. Come on. 2:07 left in this game. Solway 6. Whitley Bay 4. Empty net for Whitley Bay. And their top line on. They need to make something happen now, and at least they're trying. Here's Holland. Plays it across. Shot comes in. So loose. Wide. Edgar picks up for the Warriors. And the Warriors behind the Sharks net again. It comes out. Here's Holland. Holland takes the shot.
Saved by Hepburn. High and up onto the...
He wasn't 100% sure where that had went, but it went high.
Yeah, it's actually up onto the little flat roof behind the goals, where the laundry room and stuff is at the ice bowl behind the nets.
150 left. Still plenty of time, especially when you're playing with an extra attacker. It's the empty net stuff. That's what this game needs. It needs a classic ending.
That's it. It's been a cracking game.
Everybody getting into this now. The Warriors win the face-off again. Holland has it in the blue line. Sharks fighting hard for it. Sticks getting lifted all the time. The Warriors still with possession.
Well
Again,
blocked by
off the
Connor Henderson.
block by Henderson.
Gappa looks, Gappa
Gappa shoots from way downtown.
No, it's miles wide.
Oh. That was kind of
Worth a try.
That was golf club type
Yeah,
swing
it
there,
was worth
wasn't
a
it?
try. Did he maybe spend the summer with Peanut, Bentham and Callum Hepburn, Kieran
Well,
Hare and various other golfers in the Sharks
Maybe
lineup from
he
that swing?
because that was a fairly severe hook. Anyway, we're back down face-off time again. 1:33 left. Sharks winning by 2. And the official gives the Sharks a warning for encroachment onto the face-off. The Warriors have it again behind the goal line in the corner though. Comes back to Dean Holland again. Shot comes in, it's a goal. Holland shoots from the point and it goes into the net.
6-5, well,
Hepburn was screened.
minute and 20 to play.
And Whitley Warriors are right back in this game. Joshua Crane comes back onto the ice. 1:21 left, 6-5. I did say this game deserved a filling finale, and we have got 81 seconds of absolute dynamite left. The Warriors played well and have scored. It's 6-5 to Solway.
Jamie's
And we've got 1 minute 21 seconds left.
Jamie just saying for the bench, just calm it down, boys.
No time is taken. Crane's off again.
Goalie's off, yeah.
Crane's off again, so the Warriors have empty net. It's played round the boards by the Sharks. Chance here, it's wide again, and that's going to be another face-off for icing, and it was Ross Murray with the shot that time from his blue line.
I don't think.
He was apologising to his teammates.
I don't think Martin's too happy. Martin looks like an angry grizzly bear over there on the bench.
Possession's everything here, and there is a timeout.
Yeah,
It looks like Whitley are going to take a timeout. 1:04 left. 6-5 to Solway. Oh, we're going to be clearly looking at a pre-designed play. It's a face-off to the right, Callum Hepburn. In the Warriors attacking zone. The Holland goals just made this a whole lot more interesting.
Certainly has, Andy, certainly has. Nervy again, isn't it? You know, you can kind of feel that tenseness roll over the
There's nothing
fans.
between these two teams. There is absolutely nothing between these two teams. You know, home advantage has proved decisive on each of the games before this. And bear in mind, the last game of the season in the league is the Sharks versus the Warriors in Hillheads. Yep. And that could be a massive game. Okay, it's 6-on-5. Cranes withdrew, as you would expect. And it's the Sharks who win the face-off, and it's out the zone. Holland will have to keep possession. Murray's after him to just keep things going. The Warriors are back behind their own goal line, and they'll try and flip it forward.
That's fine. That's fine.
And a little slip there. Oh my goodness! Stuart Kerr plays it back at a pace, and it comes straight back. That's got to be offside.
Yeah, offside.
Has to be offside. Alexander gets the call right, and it's offside against Whitley Bay as they all pull forward. Stuart Kerr's pass back to Callum Boyd was at a rate of knots. Sorry, Callum Hepburn.
Aye, made him work for it.
He had to play like Callum Boyd to get it out.
Made him work for it.
So we've got 40.7 seconds. A face-off in neutral ice over on the far side. It's Sean Kippen against Scott Henderson. Warriors net is still empty. It's been empty for the last 2 minutes, pretty much.
Yep, one warning.
Warriors get a warning for the face-off interference.
And I see what they're doing. You know, they're delaying to try and get a wee bit extra 10 seconds out of breather. And I
Warriors
get it.
win the face-off. Comes across to Finlayson, who gains the blue quite quickly. Finlayson down the left-hand side. He's tied up. He's behind the goal. And here come the Sharks. There's a chance. No, great interception by Dean Holland. Holland doing what he can. It comes out the zone again. There's 23 seconds left, and the Warriors are in their own half.
The fans are lifting
and
the
the
noise.
fans are lifting the noise for everybody, both Warriors and Solway fans, and it's the Solway team who are just trying to defend for the last 15 seconds. The Warriors haven't gained the zone yet.
10.
Here's Holland though. Holland decides to shoot from way downtown. He gains the red, and it's in the zone now. But the Sharks have possession. The whistle goes.
It's ice in with 3.1 seconds to go. Josh Crane heads back to his own net.
That could have been the game there.
The Sharks bench are going absolute nuts, and rightly so. It's been fired from the blue line at pace.
It was just over the blue line, and it was well wide of the goal.
Yeah,
so that's
ice in.
And there was a whole load of folk pressing down. So 3.1 seconds. This game is probably toast, but the Warriors win it.
That'll do it for
us.
Yes!
And the Solway Sharks go back to the top of the league. The Warriors put up a fantastic show and what was a fantastic hockey match, going 6-5 to the Sharks, but I have to say, Wood somehow sarcastically applauding the officials. I don't get that.
I think actually if it's favourable to anybody, it was probably to the Warriors.
Yep, 100%.
But of course, that's a frustration of losing. It's always, there's always something.
When you lose, you're frustrated. That's how it goes.